up, my dudes? It's Demi, and today I am at park previews for the new Legoland New York. We're gonna head into the park, we're gonna do a full tour of the park, try out some food, and hopefully, as they say here, have a brick-tastic day. So let's do it, let's get into some hijinks. Directly next to Legoland is the Legoland Hotel. It is currently not open, there is no official opening date yet. I can't even get up there to show you what it looks like, but here is what it looks like from afar. It's gonna have a pool and it's gonna have different Lego themed rooms like Lego Ninjago, Lego Pirates, and I mean, you really can't beat the location. It is a minute away from the park, so definitely something to consider if you want to come here. When you first walk in, you're greeted by this giant Lego dinosaur and duck. And then over to the right, you have guest services, a mini market, the photo shop where you can pick up your photos from ride photos and any other type of photo opportunities they have here. You have lockers, you have restrooms, and you have the Brick Street Cafe. The Brick Street Cafe is just a mini market where you just grab and go. They have some coffee, but they actually don't have regular coffee, which I just found out. They only have like Americanos and lattes. So just be aware for you coffee lovers. They also did not have almond milk. I would know this because I drink almond milk. And just like grab and go drinks and snackies. Nothing really too exciting in here. To the left of where you enter is the big shop. This is the biggest merchandise location in the park. It goes all the way around. There's multiple entrances. Let's go check it out. Besides regular Lego merchandise, which you can get here, they have so much of that. You can also get your Legoland merchandise. They have a lot of I Heart New York t-shirts here, but they're actually like I Heart Legoland New York, which I think is a very cute and very like only Legoland in New York would have this one. So here's some of that Legoland merchandise. And then the rest of the store is pretty much just regular Legos merch that you could find at any other Lego store. They have this neat little structure. As you keep walking through past the big shop and the Brick Cafe, you have the Brick Party Carousel, all made out of giant Legos. There's ones that move up and down, there's ones that are stationary, but they're all very cool and it's a very cute little carousel. After Brick Party, there are two ways to go around the park. You can either start through MiniLand, which are the miniature Lego cities, and they're not actually that miniature, and I will show you why later, but we're gonna actually head through Bricktopia. Either way, you will see the entire park because the park is one giant circle, but we're gonna end our day in MiniLand and start our day in Bricktopia, so let's go. The first ride in Bricktopia is DJ's Dizzy Disco Spin, and it's basically the teacups, but very cutely themed to the land, very Lego-ish. Nothing too exciting, but definitely a cute, fun family attraction in Bricktopia. After the DJ Disco Spin is Build and Test, and in this building is where you can go and build your Legos. So you have a Lego race car area, you have Lego Duplo, which are the big chunky Legos for the smaller kids over here. You have a little miniature city where you can build upon. Oh, look at that, that's really cool. There's, looks like some sort of game. I appreciate all the hand sanitizer that is around this park. There is a lot of hand sanitizer and that makes a lot of sense for Legos. So let's see what this is. Touch the screen to begin. Choose. Build me. Oh, that's so cool. And then it's gonna be on the screen with the other fish. So this is where you're gonna come for your kids and adults who like to build Legos. This is the place you're gonna do it. I think the race car thing is very cool, but I don't wanna get in anybody's way, so let's keep going around the park. Next to Build and Test is the Lego Creative Workshop. Here is where you're gonna do a guided Lego class, but you have to come in here and sign up for class time. You're gonna have to come and sign up. If this is something that you wanna do, I would come here first thing and sign up for a time slot because this will fill up. I just talked to the team member. She was like, if you're gonna wanna do this today, you need to sign up like right now. Next to the creative workshop is this derpy looking dragon, which I think is very cute, and it's called Smokey's Brickacue, like barbecue, but Brickacue because Legos. And I asked a few team members where the best place to eat in the park is, and they all said Smokey's. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna see what it's like inside. There's some seating inside as well, and we're gonna try out some Brickacue. Their featured item here at Smokey's is the Smokey's brisket platter for $22. You get signature smoked brisket with a choice of 2 sides. But here is their platters menu. You can also do the brick trio, which comes with hickory smoked pork, chicken, and kielbasa. There's that brisket platter again, and then they have the brick duo platter, which is hickory smoked chicken and pork with a choice of 2 sides, and their kids meal, which is chicken tendies and french fries. But let's head inside and get some food. Pretty big location. This is a counter service place to eat. There are no full restaurants at this park. Here is the full menu. It's everything I said before, and then the sides are smoked barbecue brisket, baked beans, traditional potato salad, Alabama white coleslaw, mac and cheese, pickle fries, and french fries. They have giant peanut butter or chocolate chip cookies for $6 each. You're gonna grab yourself a tray, and then you're gonna go online and you're gonna pick which platter you want. You can see all the food is right here. Those are those pickle fries, and those are regular fries, obviously. That's the baked beans, that's the mac and cheese. Here's all the food. You have the chicken, the pulled pork, the brisket, and the kielbasa. Decided to get their signature dish here, which is their brisket, and their 2 signature sides, which is the brisket, baked beans, and their pickle fries. I'm very excited about this. They have those fountain soda machines over there, or they have apple juice and bottled water. Here is the brisket with the brisket, baked beans, and the pickle fries. I got a side of barbecue sauce and ketchup. Let's dig in. All right, let's try this brisket. It smells really good. Oh my God, that's so good. I spoke to a team member and they said that they smoked the meat throughout the entire night. And she said in the morning it smells so amazing in here. This is really good brisket. There's such a nice flavor to it. The rub on it is so delicious. I'm glad we picked to come here. Worth the wait, because we did wait, I will say, about a half hour to get in here because it got busy and they have distancing measures at the moment of time of recording, so it did take a little longer, but I think it was worth the wait. Gonna try the brisket baked beans. I assume that means there's brisket in this. Very excited about this. That is very tasty. I'm honestly very surprised of how good this food is, considering, you know, this is the theme park and sometimes theme park food isn't always great, but I'm like 2 bites of food already and I'm very, very impressed. I'm very excited to try this pickle fry. I've never had a pickle fry, which I guess is just fried pickles, but I have never had one. It smells really good. Okay. That is so good. Why have I never had a fried pickle before? But it's like super like warm on the inside. Like the pickle is really hot and really nice, and then the crust, this fried crust on around it this is really good. Do I dare try it with barbecue sauce? Will this be a good idea? I don't know. No. But no, that was a mistake. Don't do that. On its own, very good. I just got to show you this end piece. Oh my God. I cannot believe how impressed I am with this place. This is definitely the place to eat at Legoland, New York. Across from Smokey's is the Duplo Express. So Duplos are those big chunkier blocks because it's for the little kids. So this is why it's a little kid train ride, but it's big enough for the adults to go with the kids, obviously. It's just a cute little bitty train ride. We're gonna keep walking past Duplo Express, and here's this really cool fountain with these Lego instruments, and I'm just gonna point out the mistake in this instrument, how there are 3 bricks and then 3 bricks again, and that is wrong. But we're gonna keep going past the musical instruments, up the stairs, or you could take the ramp up. And this is another ride. This is the Lego Factory Tour. I was just about to go on the factory tour ride, and everybody just got off. The ride, I guess, is having some technical difficulties. I guess we'll check back later to see if it reopens so we can ride it and see what it looks like. We are now leaving Bricktopia and heading into Lego Ninjago Land. But real quick, how amazing is this? So the rest of the park is below us because we're on a hill, and just look how beautiful this looks. And with all the mountains, and then like the rest of the park is just, it's all there to see. Before entering Lego Ninjago, they have face painting, but it does not look like it's open right now. So let's head into Ninjago. When you first walk in, you have Ninja Games, which is a pay-to-play, game where you get a big prize. And then to the right is Jay's Gravity Force Trainer. This ride has not yet opened. As I said, we're in previews, so there's going to be a lot of things that are not open yet. And it kind of looks like one of those Music Express rides that you would see at carnivals. And then the main attraction is the Lego Ninjago The Ride, which is a shooter sort of attraction style 3D game. And what you do, instead of using like a laser or something that you would do on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin or Men in Black Alien Attack, you actually use your hands, and there's a sensor, and you go like that, and things hit the screen. It's a long wait right now, but it is a very cool attraction. Walking through the queue, and they have posters of all the Lego Ninjago people, I assume. I don't know who they are, but that was Lloyd, and this is Jay. And then these really cool walls as you keep walking through. You got Zane and Lloyd again. I guess they ran out of people. Master Wu. Oh, look, we have to go back outside a little bit, and then the queue goes back inside. They have the characters on the back of the building. So there's Cole, Kai, Naya, Lloyd, Jay, and Zane. And then I guess Master Wu, who we saw earlier. If you couldn't tell, it's very rainy today. It's also very cold. One would say it's pretty brick out. Sorry. So they have a photo opportunity here to take a picture, and then it's going to be like a green screen of the ride. Oh, that's so cute. Hello.
Hello. 2?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you so much. I'm ready. Let's do it. Look how cool this is. Oh, that's so cool. All right, let's do it. Okay, I think I got the hang of it. I'm gonna go like that. Obviously, my husband is way better than me. This was kind of hard. Just so you are aware, there are stairs to exit this ride, and I'm going to drop these off real quick. But if you are handicapped or you can't do stairs, there is a separate entrance and exit for you. Just found out that photos are $17 each when you do one of their photos. And if you're an annual pass holder, you get 10% off. I just found our first character. I didn't even know that this was going to be a thing. I don't know who he is. I apologize. I am not caught up on the Lego franchise, I guess, but this is very cool. So you can do socially distant meet and greets right now. Next to the Ninja Games is the Ninja Kitchen. It is currently closed, but when it does open, it will have rice bowl beef, which is stir-fried beef with Asian vegetables. They have rice bowl tofu, rice bowl orange chicken, pork egg rolls, and vegetable egg rolls. And you can do this on mobile order. So that's definitely a plus because, like I said, we did have to wait at least like 30 minutes to get into the barbecue place. This is closed at the moment, but this is a really cool playground slide. I can't really tell how you get in there or how it works because it's closed and it's really hard to see, but that looks so cool. About to exit Ninjago Land, and there's this really cool giant Lego Ninjago Lego. And there's also, as you exit, this little play area with like a little rock climb and that wheel, and you go in the wheel and you can spin yourself in the wheel. Obviously, it's for children. All right, let's head on to the next land. Okay, before we actually leave Ninjago Land, there is this thing, and I tried to figure it out, and I could not, and there are no instructions, but there's this button here, and then you pick a game, but it doesn't work. So I don't know. Maybe when the park like fully reopens, this will be something, you know, that works. I don't have no idea. So as I said, this park is literally just one path that you take. It's kind of like IKEA. So this is a section where you're just kind of like walking through to get down to that castle area. Over here is an amphitheater. There are no shows currently happening right now. And then over here is a little snack stand. So just be aware that you are going to be, it's not like that much walking, but it's not like a regular theme park where you can just kind of go from land to land. Like you're continually just walking through the park on this one path. This pop stand has chili cheese dogs, chili cheese fries, nachos, hot dogs, and a giant pretzel. So since this is a pretty long path to the castle area, they're calling it the Nature Trail, but it's out of giant Legos. As I said, throughout the park, there's a lot of hand sanitizer. There's also a lot of water fountains and bottle fillers. Walking around the corner, and here is Refresh and Refill, where you can get your soda and such. You can also get a, looks like a refillable mug. You can get 1 cup for $17.99, 2 for $15, and 3 for $13.99, and refuel on your next visit for $8. So that saves you if you plan on coming back. Entering the Lego Castle Land, here's this first ride. It's called Merlin's Flying Machines, and the harder and faster you pedal, the higher you go up. So when you come to Legoland, you got to make sure you get that Peloton time in. Across from Merlin's Flying Machines is the Wizard's Frozen Wonders. And here you can get Wizard nachos, ice cream sandwich, a waffle cone, other types of ice cream, and you can do it mobile order, so that's pretty cool. Down from Merlin's is the Dragon Apprentice. This is a kiddie coaster. It is currently not yet open. Across from that is another pay-to-play game where you can win prizes. I'm sorry, I have to stop for a second because this is the cutest thing ever. It's little baby foxes made out of Legos. I'm obsessed. Here is the Dragon. This is their bigger coaster, but it's still, you know, this is a family coaster, probably along the lines of like a Slinky Dog Dash in Disney World. Another ride that has not yet opened. They are not done finishing it, as the team member told me. They didn't finish doing all their tests, so don't know when this will be open. So if this is important for you to come, because this is their only like coaster besides the other kiddie one, then make sure it's open before you come here. We're now in like the main hub of the Lego Castle Land. This was the entrance to the Dragon, as I just spoke about. And then next to that is Builder's Guide, where it's just another place where you can come and build some Legos. It's themed to this land. There's already a castle built here, and then I don't want to film children, so I'm not. And then you go and build like more onto that castle. And then over here is the Royal Market, where you can get some dress up, and they also have Harry Potter in the corner, which I checked out before. They have a lot of Harry Potter Lego stuff, which is very cool. And my favorite part are these off-brand princess dresses. I think this is my favorite part of the entire theme park. Off-brand princess dresses. Next to that, you have the Royal Feast, which is a quick service location that you can do on mobile order. You have a royal smash burger, double smash burger, more smash burgers, fried chicken sandwich, a hot dog, and chicken tendies for kids. So your regular theme park food. And then right next to there is the bathrooms in this land. Across from the bathrooms is the Tower Climb Tournament. And just like the Merlin ride, you actually have to do things for this ride. You are using your strength and you're pulling yourself up to the top of the tower, and it is a race with the other towers, and then you can let go and fall. It's actually pretty cool. Leaving the Lego Castle Land and walking this little pathway to the Lego City. Here is the Lego City, literally paved like a city. To the right we have some more pay-to-play games, and the left is another building experience with the city police and some really cool Lego car photo ops. Hi. A photo op to be in jail. That's very cute. This is something I was really looking forward to trying. This is Granny's apple fries. What they do is they take apples, they shape them like fries, they fry it, and then they put whipped cream, ice cream, all this stuff on it. I'm really excited to try it. Here are my apple fries. They look absolutely amazing. They smell so good. They are literally apples that are fried. They asked if I wanted caramel or peanut butter, and I said, can I have both? And she said yes. And it comes with whipped cream on the side. You can also get it with soft serve ice cream. This costs about $10. Let's dig in. I'm honestly so excited right now. Let me just try this with the whipped cream without anything on it. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely so delicious. And try it with this caramel. It is like eating apple pie. This is so good. I cannot recommend this enough. I think if you're gonna, I only had obviously the brisket and this, but this is like a really unique snack, and I always try to find those like things where you can only get it at certain places. So I super recommend this if you're looking for like a really good unique snack. This is so delicious. I got both the caramel and the peanut butter. You can ask for both, don't be shy. And let me try it with the peanut butter. It's probably so good. So good. I prefer it with the caramel because I feel like apple and caramel go better together. Well, I guess you eat apples and peanut butter. I don't know. Both are very good. I guess it's whatever you like, but definitely a must-get snack here in Legoland. After Granny's is this area that has not yet opened. This is a playground, and then behind it, I believe, is going to be a sort of water attraction. Not entirely sure. It's called the Wharf over here, but it is not yet open, so look out for that for when it does. Across from the Wharf is the driving school, and it's really cute. It's like little kid go-karts, like they get to actually drive it all themselves. It's not on a track, but obviously this is for your littles, not for me, so let's keep going. Across from the driving school is the Palace 4D Cinema. It is not open yet, but when it will open, it shows this 12-minute movie called City 4D Officer in Pursuit. So it's a 4D movie, and it happens every hour on the hour. So like 12, 1, 2, 3. And they recommend you coming about like 10 minutes earlier before that hour so that you get a seat. They are spacing out parties every like two spaces in between each party as of right now of time recording, even though they didn't even open yet, but that's what they told me. And then right next to it, actually, before we get there, right next to this is a really cool giant Statue of Liberty Lego statue. And then as we keep going, we have Briccolini's Pizza and Pasta. Briccolini's Pizza and Pasta is a pizza, pasta, dessert, and non-alcoholic buffet. It is $29.99 for adults, $13.99 for children from ages 3 to 12. This is their other big restaurant location at the park. So we ate at one, and this is their other in the Lego City. And there's lots of seating inside, and there's also seating outside. Next to Brickolini's is a restroom, and then very important, the baby care. They call it the Duplo baby care, obviously, because, like I said before, Duplo is the big blocks for the little ones. Across from Brickolini's is the Fire Academy. So this is also for your littles. And again, this is another ride where you are using your energy to make it happen. You are using it like you're pumping up and down on this machine, and it makes the fire truck go backwards and forwards. So when you come to Legoland, be prepared for your daily workout, because you got legs with the wizarding one, and you have arms with the tower one, and I guess you have arms and abs again for the fire truck. Okay, let's keep going. We're gonna leave Lego City now and head into the Pirate Land that has not yet opened. We are entering Lego Pirates Land. This land has not yet opened. It is still being built, as you can see. Like I said, this is a preview. The tickets are cheaper, so not everything is open. Here's the first ride. It's called Anchors Away. It's one of those like, you know, those ship rides where it, you know, it goes like up and down like that, obviously, as you can see. It looks like over here, this will be Brickbeard's Food Market. And then there's going to be a few other rides as we keep walking. Here is the rest of the Lego Pirate Land. This ride right here is called the Rogue Riders. There will be water, so it'll feel like you're on a moving boat ride. Behind it is a pirate ship playground. It actually looks super, super cool because it's a huge ship. And then behind that will be a water ride. I think it's called something with soak in it. You're trying to get people wet, I believe. And there is no date yet for when this will open, so just make sure you keep an eye out. So this is a really cool detail to look throughout the park. So all the benches are made from recycled plastic, and so are the garbage bins and the recycling bins, and it shows you how much plastic they used for each item. Heading into our final land of the park, the Lego miniatures. Starting out in Legowood, aka Lego Hollywood, we have the Not Haunted Hotel, which I appreciate. And then we have the legendary Hollywood Chinese Theater. My Disney fans will recognize this. This is the landmark in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Next to Hollywood, we have San Francisco, and this is a pretty big model. It goes all the way around. So you have the city with all the hills, and then you keep going, and you have where you have by the Bay side and the Golden Gate Bridge. And I cannot stress enough, because it's really hard to tell in video, but this is a huge bridge. It looks so cool. And now we're in Vegas. I am loving Vegas. Madame Tussauds Vegas, the Blue Man Group. Oh, this is so cool. They haven't even finished building it yet, but this is actually going to be, I think, a representation of where you can go ziplining in Vegas. I've seen videos of that, and it's crazy. The rest of Vegas is currently blocked off, but then after you leave Vegas, you hit the Grand Canyon, and I appreciate all the little Lego people on top. A very impressive Mount Rushmore made out of Legos, and then like a ski lodge, because then over here on the back of Mount Rushmore is a ski model. Next to Mount Rushmore is Chicago. Look at this building. It is 20 feet tall, about, made completely out of Legos. Next to Chicago is a huge, huge model of Washington, D.C. with the Capitol, the White House, the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial, etc. It is like huge, huge, takes up a big chunk of space here, but it's really cool and all made out of Legos. Made it to New York, and here we have Coney Island, and I find it very funny that it says Coney's Prime Dogs, and it's in the same font and colors as Nathan's, but it's not actually Nathan's. We got the Barclays Center and some classic Brooklyn brownstones and stoops. The Queen's Kid in Me is living for this. This is the site of the World's Fair where we have the giant globe. It's by the Queen's Museum. with those structures, which a lot of people will remember from the Men in Black movie. And then we have our famous tennis center where like the USO plays. I actually never knew the name of the tennis center. And then we have Fake City Field, Kitty Box, sure. So that's awesome. I really want this. Can I get this? Should I take that home? We have a subway that's not moving, so that's accurate. And now we're gonna make our way to Manhattan. This is the inside of Fake City Field, and it is amazing. And if you keep going, it's the fake Pepsi Cola. If you know, you know, but it's Burp Cola. And now we're gonna go across the East River, I guess, to Lower Manhattan, where the Freedom Tower is. And this must be at least like 40 feet in the air, made out of Legos. This is very, very cool. We have buses, we have the new mall. That's that weird looking white spiky structure by the World Trade Center. The most important piece here is the Ghostbusters Firehouse, which you can actually go and visit in Lower Manhattan, and there's a really cool Ghostbusters symbol on the floor, so you know which one it is. Made it to Manhattan, and guess what building is here? It's Hudson Yards, and the Edge, where I was last week, which you can see in the video. I will link it here. This amazing observation deck and full-on experience, which I was not expecting, because Hudson Yards is actually a working prototype building, and it is the future, and it's amazing. And I really highly recommend you checking out that video if you haven't seen it already. I wonder if they sell Lego City bikes in real life, because that would be hilarious. The MetLife building is the Get Life building. That's amazing. And it's huge. We have Grand Central, Madame Tussauds. You have the UN and St. Patrick's Cathedral, I believe that's supposed to be. Even the fairly new 432 Park has made it here, that really tall, ugly building that I don't like when I look in the skyline now. That's just my opinion. I just think it's a very strange looking building, as you can see here. We have the Guggenheim, and then next door, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be the Apple building because it looks like it, but there's a pineapple in there instead. We have beautiful Central Park and Radio City Music Hall. We of course have Times Square here. This is a really cool one. I like this one a lot. I was actually too close to see this before. I was like too on top of it, but there's the Chrysler Building and the Empire State Building. Officially found my favorite part of all of this, because that's supposed to be juniors and it's called seniors. That's supposed to be the Lion King, and it's the Leopard Prince. Kinky Boots is Dinky Boots. This wins hands down. Made it over to the Bronx. Here's Yankee Stadium. Well, fake Yankee Stadium. Here's the rest of the Bronx. You have an Italian market. You have Crystal Palace in the Magic Kingdom. I'm just kidding. And then we're gonna end our little Lego miniature tour over at the Bronx Zoo. Well, this is very cute, and I really think that the penguin working on the ladder is the most adorable thing here. Actually, this is where the tour ends, or begins if you come this other way. And this, I believe, is supposed to be Goshen, New York, which is where Legoland is. I do wish that they had like some signs to tell you what some of the things were, because if you don't know, then you're just looking at buildings made out of Legos. I will say, the views here of all the mountains and the way that the park is built, like on all these hills, it's really beautiful, because now I'm at the top of the park and you can see all of the park below. It's really cool. Well, my dudes, that was Legoland New York. Despite this crazy weather, I did have a great time. I think this park is definitely for kids. I know that Legoland Florida has some more adult attractions, but besides really the Lego Ninjago ride, which honestly I was a little disappointed in, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be a lot cooler. It was fine, but it's still this is definitely made for kids, this park. But I did have a great time. All the food I had was surprisingly so good. So I think parents, you are going to have a great time with your kiddos. But you know, if you like Legos, maybe I'm just not a Lego person, so let me know in the comments, like adults, if you would come here to Legoland just because you love Legos and you think this park is worth it. Let me know if you don't think this park is worth it just for adults. Let me know if you think this is just a kid park. Let me know if you think that this is worth it to come during previews, because as you saw, a lot was closed. So maybe once the park fully reopens and everything is open, maybe it'll feel more worth it for you or your family. So please let me know what you think in the comments below. Just real quick, because I realized I didn't mention it, at time of recording, the mask rules are if you are fully vaccinated, you do not have to wear a mask outside, but everyone has to wear a mask indoors, on line queues, and on rides. So that's why you saw me without a mask and then with a mask, because I'm fully vaccinated. So I was able to walk around without a mask, and this was the first time I got to do that at a theme park since everything closed down, and it was so bizarre. And a lot of times I forgot about it because I got so used to wearing it, and it was also freezing, so it definitely helped keep the cold off of my face. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit your bell notification so you don't miss anything that comes on this channel, and follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.